This meeting is being recorded.
Well, hello, Ignited people. It's been a while since I've come to you via video on my Facebook page, and I just wanted to share with you some of the things that are going on and what I'm going to start doing today. So many of you have been texting me, actually, and you've been messaging me. I'm right here. I'm doing fantastic. Actually, my business is going amazingly well. I am still in skincare. Love that. We'll always keep doing that. But my coaching business, I mean, seriously, it's exploding. And so I've been super, super busy. You may not realize it, but for me, my coaching business is an extension of my ministry. It's really what I'm called to. And so that is something that I spend a lot of time with. And so you'll be seeing some things coming up that are going on with regard to how my coaching business can hopefully help you. But one of the things that I wanted to bring to this group was a way for each of us to grow on a regular basis simply because we're sharing this space. Ignited Spirits is something that is a calling. It's not just something that I chose to do for fun. It really is a calling, and it has changed over the years. But I believe that this is the place that it is going to be for a long period of time. One of the things that I've been doing with myself over the past 10 months, and if any of you know me, if you know me even just a little bit, you know that I am determined to constantly grow, to spiritually evolve, and to get close, I mean, as close as I possibly can to God. But that means walking through experiences. It's not about reading a Bible or going to a church. It is literally about applying the word of knowledge that I know to my life. And as a result, sometimes it takes a little while before I truly can understand things fully. You know, you can understand things because they make sense to you when you read them, when you learn them, but understanding them up close and personal because you live them in your life, well, that's a totally different thing. But I'm a person who I will always grow. I think that's part of, remaining young. But I believe that our spiritual evolution is the reason why we're here on this earth anyway. And so I want to help all of you who are looking to be ignited spirits in your own life, in your own way. I'm looking to help each of you do that. So one of the things that I've been doing over the past 10 months, I bought this book many years ago, and it comes with this game. The book is called The Best Year of Your Life. Can you see that there? I think you can see that there. The Best Year of Your Life by Debbie Ford. You know, I should have checked to see if this is still available because the author has passed away, but this is really an amazing thing. This is a do-it-yourself kit. It comes with a book, and then it comes with like 52 cards. They're really pretty, see? And each week, the way the game goes, you're supposed to pull a card, and you're supposed to read the assignment on the back and give yourself points for it in the end. So I've been doing this for about 10 months. I am nowhere near past the 52 because if you also know me, I don't like doing things according to the rules all the time, and where I can stretch them or alter them to be more beneficial to myself. Especially with these kinds of things, I will. So there were sometimes cards that I needed to work on for a little while, such as this card. Can you see that? Wait. Feed yourself, right? So I pulled that card about 3 weeks ago, and I think I'm going to keep this card for myself, continue to use it because I still feel that it's not done yet. But the second half of this card says, whatever we crave, whether it's love, acknowledgement, adoration, or respect, we must learn to feed it to ourselves. If we're willing to love ourselves and to do whatever it takes to care for ourselves, regardless of what others are doing or how they are behaving, something miraculous happens. And so for whatever reason, this card remained my card pull for the past 3 weeks, and I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to add to it, and I'm going to pull a card, and then we're going to start doing this thing together. Okay, it's really kind of cool. It allows you to really think about something in particular that you can do to help you or the people around you. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of shuffling the cards, kind of how it goes, and then I just pull one, and then whatever it is, whether I like it or not, that's where we are. Okay. Whew, this is a hard one for me and probably a lot of other people, and it is called Give Up the Blame Game. Oh boy. And it reads as such. Maybe you've heard of this popular pastime. The object of the game is to look for any person, place, or thing to make responsible for what's going on in our lives. Unfortunately, it's a game where nobody wins. There's no finish line and no reward in the end. The only consolation prize is the powerlessness we feel as we struggle to find someone who's the cause of our discomfort and our discontent. Do any of you know someone like that who's always blaming stuff that's going on in their lives on some other person, place, or thing? They're never responsible, even though they are the common denominator. This is a conversation of topic between my friends and I very often. Some of us have some people in common that we know that this is definitely the truth. And I think, truthfully, for some of us in some area of our life, this can be true. There's always an excuse, a reason, a person, a place, a situation, something other than ourselves that has caused us to experience something that we feel is unfavorable. Okay. As long as we blame others or any circumstance in our lives, we diminish our power to make the changes we're craving. Blaming sets us up for victim consciousness, which has become the disease of our time. And self-responsibility is the only remedy once you've been infected. I want to speak to this a little bit because some of you are going to say, I want to show you the card. It's really so pretty. Okay. Some of you are going to say, but Kim, wait a minute. I have been through some situations that really is what people have done to me. And I'm going to say to you, you're absolutely right. And I'm also going to say to you, but the common denominator of all those things that you have been through is you. I say it to myself all the time because I want to grow and I don't want to experience the same things over and over again. So even if I believe that my part in my situation is only this big, I have to accept that it is my part in the situation and at least take responsibility for that. And that is what this card is all about. So here's what our lesson is, our challenges for this week. This week, take an honest look at where in your life you may be blaming others for your circumstances. Whom are you holding responsible whom are you holding responsible for the way things are? There you go. Next, allow yourself to see what you could create if you became 100% responsible for 100% of what shows up in your life. We're not saying that you are, but let's pretend that you are the one who's going to be 100% totally responsible for everything that you face in your life. What can you do now? Finally, after you think these things through, take 2 actions in this week that will demonstrate that you're responsible for the outcomes that you create. This is a really serious game, right? Again, it's called The Best Year of Your Life by Debbie Ford. And it's really, I love the presentation of it. There's all these cards. There's a book in here as well. There we go. There's a book, Best Year of Your Life. Okay. This is the workbook and a journal. I don't really use the workbook and journal, but I use the cards. So this week, your challenge is to give up the blame game and to make yourself 100% responsible for whatever shows up in your life. And finally, just think of 2 things that you can do. Two things that you can do that's going to demonstrate that you are responsible for the outcomes that you have in your life. Now, what I'd like you to do is in the comments below, keep coming back to this video and put in what you think of this. Put in what you're faced with during this week. Put in what comes to mind and what steps you're going to take. And I will see you on the other side. Next week, we'll do another poll. And I'll put some other things in the group as well. This is going to be a lot of fun. Talk to you guys soon. Take care. And also, be ignited.